Hello everyone, welcome to McFizzle's Hardcore Survival World, Season 6, Episode number 5. You can see this is my little quarry. I've dug out a fair bit, and now we'll go straight into some mining in the strip mine. And we're going to find some diamonds straight off the bat. We find some diamonds. Awesome. Thinking I might have a celebratory sound over the top of the diamonds, but I think I'll leave it until next season. But yeah, we got a few here. I think we get 4 diamonds and some more iron underneath. Score, which I'm just gonna leave there for some reason. Very strange. And yeah, and further along in the strip mine we find some more diamonds. So we got another 2, and I think there's like 2 there, and then there's a couple over here, 2 more there. So we've got another 4 diamonds at least. Yeah, 4 more diamonds and some iron. And some gold over there. Right. I've been collecting obsidian for a nether portal, and so I've just found some lava down at the bottom of my ladder that leads up to my base, and I'm basically digging it out for the obsidian that I need. But I'm also going to be doing an obsidian sphere around the nether portal. So there's quite a lot of I need about 2,500 obsidian. So this is what I'm doing down here. I'm digging it out, and as you can see, there's some magma there up above the obsidian stuff, because I'm at the bottom of the ocean. So yeah, I've had some issues with that. So I'm digging that out slowly, trying not to drown. But yeah, so this is what this section of the world is for me to dig out all of this obsidian. If only I could take the obsidian from season 5 with me. But yeah, I couldn't do that. So we've got quite a bit already, but there's a lot more, and this process is sort of taking a bit of time, but yeah, most of it's been off the camera. Yeah, you can sort of see I've got my strategy down. I'm just using the water bucket. Getting that magma, which we can use for our water elevator, the downward portion of the water elevator. So I'll show you some more of this in a bit. So while we're digging out obsidian, we find some diamonds at the bottom of the ocean, which is pretty good. Always a bonus. Yeah, it's the slow process of digging out obsidian. But yeah, it's for a good cause. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 diamonds there. Pretty sweet. Well, that's another, what? Gives us up to probably 20 or so. So this is the top of the base. And I'm up here. What am I doing? I'm looking over here for something. So this is where I'm going to start work on the sphere. So the sphere is going to go out from the sides of the you know, the base platform, but it's going to be like they're floating in the air, or they're connected to the, you know, they're going to be connected by rope bridges to you know, the base. So it's just all going to be sort of floating in the air. So I'm just using dirt to find my way out, and this is going to be the rope bridges here. But I changed the design. So the first design was a bit too wide, and so I ended up sticking with just this slab design. That it's basically the original design, but I took away the 2 blocks on either side and just kept the middle block, and that's sort of more like what I was looking for. So that's the end of one bridge. So yeah, you can see it's this sort of a, well, this is the end coming up, and I'm digging out the sort of the dirt that I was using to make it. So alright, so we're going to put some everything's spruce in this world, so we're going to have spruce fences as our sort of ropes, because we don't, you can make them with leads, but I prefer the safety of the fence. So this is what the finished fence looks like, kind of. I've sort of changed it a little bit, but yeah, that's basically what it looks like, and it's relatively safe. You can't I've adjusted it so now I can actually run and jump, and I probably won't fall off. So this is underneath that bridge, in the middle of another, probably from the end of the bridge down about 16, 17 blocks is where I'm starting my obsidian sphere. And so I've put down a platform around the bottom there, so if I dropped some obsidian it wouldn't fall all the way down. But later on I just remove it because I'm up 16, 17 blocks, so if I fall down I would probably die. So I just got rid of that stuff. So this is it, sort of, you know, in progress. It's not like, what is it, 1, 2, 3 layers high. It's 33 layers altogether. So, but that's probably all the obsidian I had at that time. So yeah, there's the bridge above me there, connected to the platform, and the sphere will join up into to connect to the bridge. Alright, so getting rid of the magma and the obsidian underwater was getting really annoying, so what I thought I'd do is swim up into it and get rid of, put a block of cobble over the top of all of it. And because I was using the air bubbles, I got a free diver achievement. So I was diving. I'm guessing a free diver is diving without any sort of potions or anything and staying underwater for a long time. So that's what I got. I was pretty stoked when I got that, because I don't think I've ever got that achievement before. But yeah, so filling in all of these, covering this up so I can dig it out from underneath. I'm not really too worried about these weird underwater chambers. Back up on top now, and So yeah, I've started moving everything up from the island, the quarry island, moving it all up to the top of the base. And I finally put all the cobble in the chest at the same time, so I got that chest full of cobble achievement, which is pretty good. And later in this episode, I'll show you I'll put all that cobble to good use. And this sort of is how many different chests. So basically, this is just a temporary storage room, hopefully. All right, so because I had so much stuff, I thought I might as well use up some of this dirt as well and make a dirt sphere. The dirt sphere is going to be the home of, my farming stuff. So, my cows and probably chickens and sheep maybe. I don't think I'm going to have my crops in here. I might have some crops in here, but I think for the most part the crops are going to be somewhere else, as you'll see later in the video. So, yeah, this has become the sphere episode because there's lots of this is the second of the sphere. So, and then something very rare that's happened in these series is I have a visitor. So kill those skeletons off, and then into the world comes player 2, aka Mumzilla 3. Unfortunately for her, she spawns at 0 and 40 or so on the map where I spawned in, which was a long, long way away. So she has to try and make her way all the way over to where I am while I'm up the top. So yeah, you can watch whatever screen you like, but yeah, I'll tell you which screen that I'm looking at when I'm doing this commentary. So yeah, that's the dirt sphere up the top is half done. So yeah, that's sort of what it looks like, half completed. And so once I've done it half complete, I've decided to go across the halfway point with just a straight layer of dirt. So that's where the pens will be for the animals. Probably the cows and maybe sheep will go in there, depending on how big the space is. But I probably will be doing a couple of layers of ground in case there's accidents happen. And so when I was doing that, I realized that my bridge was in the wrong spot because well, the sphere was in the wrong spot. So what I had to do was sort of figure out a shorter bridge, and for some reason I got this passing the time achievement. So I'm not even sure what that is, but I was pretty stoked when I got it. So yeah, this is me fixing the dirt bridge so it's a bit shorter and it connects up to the dirt. So, and this is the edge of that. Oh, that's where Mumzilla 3 was about halfway towards where I was, down the bottom, and she died. And she had a whole bunch of stuff that she was bringing to me, and she got blown up by a creeper when she walked out outside of her house where she slept. And so yeah, and unfortunately for her, because she slept on a bed and then picked the bed back up, she spawned in all the way back at the start. So she has to go. I think she was like 3,000 blocks. She was about halfway towards where I was, and then she died, and so she had to go all the way back to the start and come back. It was not. She was not. I thought it was funnier than she did. She was not impressed. And then it was a race against time to see if she would get all of the stuff back that she'd left there. Oh well. Okay, so this is the third sphere that I'm starting. This sphere is going to be the cobblestone sphere, and this is where the villager farm will be. So this is just me starting up the new bridge, and this time I get the calculations correct, and so I have a normal size bridge instead of a short bridge. So here is the arrival of Mumzilla 3 to the base. So it took a long time. She's just found the quarry there. I'm looking down from up the top to see if I can see her at all. But it's so far away that I couldn't even see her. And so I'm even still, she's heading over to the ladder up to the top. And I'm still looking down there trying to see her, but I can't. And I sort of give up trying to see her, and I tell her to look up, and here I go, I'm jumping down. And if you just look down the bottom of the screen, you can just see me just there. That's how quickly it was. I was only in frame for like 2 frames. I was in the screen, and here it is, the long-awaited meeting of Mumzilla 3 and McFizzle. She's still looking up at the sky. Yeah, there she is. Oh, so good. I was so happy. So happy I don't have to swim anymore. She can give me a ride. Get up the top, I fall out of the boat. She's like, I don't even notice. Wait for me. I was trying to switch camera mode so I can get a shot of Mumzilla 3 and me in the boat together. How cute. So nice having company in my survival world. It so rarely happens. And yeah, she brought a bunch of stuff which she's dumping in a chest, and while she's doing that, I'm finishing my bridge, and then I'm starting out with the base of the cobblestone sphere. Which, yeah, all the spheres are the same dimension, so they're about, yeah, from what is it, diameter? Is diameter straight across? Yes, diameter is about 17 blocks. 16 blocks in diameter. It's like 33 blocks in diameter, sorry. It's like 16 in radius. So yeah, this is the progress report. This is like a fair bit of well, it's like 5 or 6 layers. The first lot of cobble. So since I had like a chest full of cobble, I figured it was a good way to use it. So this is where it's about half done. I'm doing the same thing as with the dirt. I'm putting a layer across the middle, and this is where the hopefully this is going to be where the villager farm will be. And underneath is where I'm going to have all of my farms for food and stuff that I can trade it with the villagers, hopefully. That's the plan. So I've got to make it a bit, that's it, that's the halfway point of a sphere, which yeah, it's, and so underneath I have to light it all up because mobs spawn in here. I've had an accident or two in here already where a creeper's spawned in and it's blown up the side of the sphere, and I've had to repair it. And then we start the top half. So this is the first time that I've actually had to do the top part of the sphere because I've only had enough materials to do the bottom half. But the cobble I have enough to do the whole thing, which is pretty cool. And yeah, just putting the finishing touches on the top here, which is pretty cool. And that's the first completed sphere in this hardcore survival world. You'll see it from the bridge here running in. Looks pretty good. It's a little bit it's not perfect circle, obviously because it's squares, but yeah, it's because of the aspect that I use, it sort of looks a bit more like an egg, but that's okay. And this is the other problem I've been having, is Endermen keep spawning in here, and for some reason they don't like me. So I've luckily got my water bucket nearby, which has saved me. But yeah, I'm putting the water down here and then just sort of trying to get this guy. Dirty dog. So I've been very lucky, I haven't died yet. That's the goal. And so yeah, that's the inside, and that's the end of this episode. So thanks everybody for watching. Smash that like button, drop me a subscribe, and see you later.